let's take you first through the current weather conditions that we're getting to know from Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Look at the cloudy cover here on the islands where rains continue, and several tourists have been trapped here. The rains are wreaking havoc because now even the armed forces have been pressed into action. Going across to my colleague Akshita, who is here in the newsroom as well to give us more details. Let me just pick up the mic first. Akshita, what are the details that you're getting?
Well, at this point, Devina, what we do know is that several of the ships have now been deployed to Havelock Island from Port Blair. It started about 3:15. This is a massive operation where naval ships will be deployed, the likes of Bitra, Bandaram. All of them are going to be present there. We understand that there's a huge depression. Heavy rain has been lashing, especially Havelock Island, which is a massive tourist destination. We understand the plan at this point. The mission is to, in fact, evacuate nearly 800 tourists who are currently at the Havelock Island. The mission is to bring them back from Havelock to Port Blair, and then after that, after a few days, they will possibly be flown back to their native land. But this is an operation that's been officially launched by the Navy because of this heavy depression, and the fear is that the rains are only going to get worse, triggering a massive panic really in Havelock Island.
Let me go across to Manogya as well, who's joining us this morning. Manogya, what are the details that we have about the Navy operations at the moment? How many choppers have been deployed?
Well, we've been told that Indian Navy ships Bitra, Bangaram, Kumbhir and LCU 38 have sailed and have been deployed for the evacuation. All ships will be going alongside and will be ferrying the tourists to Port Blair. That means from Havelock Island, which takes around 2 to 3 hours, and they will be brought back to Port Blair. The ships departed Port Blair around 3 o'clock in the morning, and there has been heavy rainfall in the area. Remember, I spoke to some locals there who've been telling me that it is, of course, massive rainfall, and not just rainfall, but extremely windy, with winds at more than 30 to 40 kilometers per hour. It's a swirling wind, storm-like situation there, with almost everyone in a panic situation. We've been told that there are 800 tourists that are stranded in the Havelock Island due to this heavy rainfall. The civil administration has telephonically requested the Navy and the forces. It is the three army base, a tri-command in Port Blair, where Army, Navy as well as Air Force, all three have a base. Of course, a unique one that happens to be only in Andaman. And that is the reason why Navy has been pressed into action. It's not just about the 5 ships that have sailed in, but also the entire paraphernalia and the entire machinery that is now on the job to evacuate 800 tourists safely back from Havelock to Port Blair.
5 Navy ships deployed to evacuate 800 tourists who are stuck there. They will be taken from Havelock to Port Blair. Ships departed from Port Blair at about 3:15 early morning. We are also seeing that was there any safety or advisory given ahead of the weather conditions to these tourists, Manogya? Because then at least these tourists could have been warned about the possible dangers.
Well, absolutely. That is the matter of question. We tried reaching the tourism department, but none have been taking calls. We've been trying to understand on what went wrong. If there was an advisory of the weather department, the Met department must have been having some idea about such kind of storm taking place. It, of course, does not happen overnight. It takes time in the swelling of the entire sea and taking a shape of a swirling wind or the storm. So the Met department surely has an idea about it. But the question is on whether the civil administration was lacking interest in informing the tourists, because 800 tourists is a huge number. And Havelock, remember, this is the winter season. This is one of the best seasons for setting in and arrival of the tourists to this area. The Andaman Nicobar does not see much tourists in the summer season because it's near the equator and it's extremely hot at that time. Winter, of course, is one time when the winds are cooler and the entire sea is also comparatively cooler. On whether this is just a retreating monsoon or a sudden storm is yet to be certain, but of course 800 tourists are at stake in the Havelock Island, and Navy has been pressed into action.
Well, what's the weather predicted for the next 24 hours, Manogya, and what will be the challenges now for the Navy to ensure that these 800 tourists are brought to safety?
David has been to Port Blair and Havelock, and it is, of course, almost disconnected when it comes to connectivity. The first thing happens when there is a storm is that you do not get any connectivity. So you will be unable to interact with anyone or even inform anyone. The only thing that you have to trust on is either landlines or the kind of conditions the manual connections that you will have to, someone has to come back and inform. The first thing that goes away is connectivity. The second problem is the food. If they stay for long, 800 tourists will have to adjust with the limited quantity of food that will be there on Havelock Island. For more than 3 days, you cannot keep much food in Havelock Island. It has to be supplied from Port Blair. So this will give you an idea that it would be, of course, a lot of problem if it continues for more than 24 hours. We've been told that the weather condition will continue to be the same for more than 24 hours. The storm has started. It is heavy, very heavy rainfall in the entire area of Port Blair as well as Havelock Island.
All right, Manogya, thanks for joining us. As the weather forecast for the next 48 hours is continuous rains in Havelock Island, a very popular beach in Andaman and Nicobar Islands. And right now, Navy has been deployed, 5 ships sailing to ensure the 800 tourists who are trapped in Havelock Island are brought to safety in Port Blair. Continue tracking this story. But moving on now.